Hi, I'm Karen. We're here at Montavilla Sewing Center, and today we're talking about the Viking Opal 650. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of this machine. So to start with, over here we have where you plug in your foot control and your power cord, and right near that is your on-off switch. And then up here you have your hand wheel. Up here we have a nice sturdy handle for carrying your machine, and then this is the cover. Now inside the cover you have a stitch chart with the numbers and the various stitches that you can do. Over here we have where you wind your bobbin, and we have a thread cutter for once you're done winding your bobbin, you can cut your thread right there. This is an auxiliary spool pin right there. And this is the main spool pin right here. Now you can also have this upright if you have spools that like to reel off the side rather than spiral off the end. Either way. And then we have thread guides. Here we have the tension for your upper thread tension. Over here we have the presser foot pressure dial, and that determines how tightly your presser foot pushes against your fabric. Down here, of course, we have the needle and the foot. Now the foot is one of these quick change feet. You can just pull it off like that. Under here we have the feed dogs. Now the feed dogs have a little lever down here, a little switch that you can lower your feed dogs like that. And that's for the purpose of like if you're doing free motion quilting or something like that. To put it back up, put your switch to the left again and take a single stitch, and that draws the feed dogs back up. And put that back on there. And of course we have the needle plate and where you put your bobbin right here. In the back is your presser foot lifter lever right there, and you can lift a little bit higher for those loftier fabrics. Here we have our needle threader, really neat way to thread your needle, and I'm going to show you more about threading your machine in a different video. On the side here you have a thread cutter, so you can just cut your threads right there. And then, in back here, we have a really good accessory tray. You can put a lot of things on it. I'll take that off so you can see what that looks like. And here we have lots of room for your plenty of bobbins and for your feet. And then underneath here, you can put extra larger accessories. And while this is off, you have a free arm, and that's great for doing hems on jeans and stuff. Now, put that back on. Underneath here, there is a little socket, and if you had a mirror, you could see where that is. That's where your buttonhole foot plugs in right there. And that, when you plug that in, it tells the machine how long to make your buttonhole. And again, I'm going to have another video on making buttonholes. Okay, and then down here there is a ruler, both in centimeters and in inches. Up here we have the reverse button. And here's your start-stop button. So you can run your machine without using your foot control, and you can leave your foot control plugged in and still use the start-stop button. Now this stop means that if you come to the end of a motif, say for instance you're doing a flower, you start sewing the flower, then you push stop. While you're sewing, it will complete the flower and stop at the end of the flower. That's what that stop means. Fix is where it fixes the thread or makes a little knot in the thread. If you press that, it will make sure and make a little knot at the beginning. It's kind of similar to doing a back stitch, but it's more compact. This is your needle up, needle down, which I kind of showed you a little bit earlier. You press it once, and the needle goes down. Press it a second time, and the needle comes up. This is your speed control. So if you are wanting to just go as fast as you can go, keep it right up there at the top. And that right there is the indicator. Right now it's at full speed. But let's say I'm doing something like a small applique, and I want to be very careful. I might slow that down a little bit. Also, if I'm free motion quilting, I might have this at a slower speed, and that way I could keep my foot all the way down on the foot control and have it go at an even speed. So this is a really handy thing to have. This is the operations panel. I'm going to get into more about that on a different video. Just know that this machine has a lot of capability to it, and I'm looking forward to explaining all that. So that's the overview on the Viking Opal 650. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if it's been helpful, give us a thumbs up. And if you have comments or questions, you can leave those in the area down below. We have lots of other videos here on our Montavilla YouTube channel, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.